turned to Baran Abbasi of BBC Persian for information.
It's definitely exposed the regime's vulnerabilities, and its back is up against the wall at the moment. The Supreme Leader had said that Israel will not dare attack, and when it happened, well, it showed the miscalculation on the part of the regime. That's the hypocrisy, the fact that they are quick to crack down on women who refuse to wear the headscarf, but when it comes to standing up to a major military threat, they remain powerless.
And the Supreme Leader himself didn't really show supreme leadership qualities, did he? I mean, he vanished from sight. He seemed to have begged the Russians for help. I mean, it didn't look good, did it?
Exactly. There are reports that he's hiding in a bunker somewhere. He only is communicating through a trusted aide with his generals, and has suspended all electronic communication to make it harder to be found. He always prioritizes his own survival and his regime's survival to everything else.
Let's go back over that extraordinary period of 24 hours, whatever it was, when Iran warned the Americans, the Qataris, the British, that they were actually going to be bombing the American base in Qatar. How much would people in Iran have known that that was a kind of set-up job rather than a ferocious counterattack by Iran?
It depends who you talk to. Those who are loyal to the regime believe its narrative, because the regime is saying that we totally shattered that airbase and we dealt a heavy blow to the Americans, and the American president begged us for a ceasefire. And so they went to the main square in central Tehran and they celebrated. There is huge skepticism amongst the majority of ordinary Iranians about the government's narrative, of course. They know that Iran was trying to find an escape route without losing face.
What does it mean now for the leadership? I mean, they'll be on their guard against any kind of demonstrations.
There has been a rallying around the flag effect over the past few days because of the war, but the fear of the war and the frustration should not be interpreted as the revival of the regime. At the moment, people are counting the costs. They are going to rebuild their lives. The government has shown that it will turn its anger inwards when it's cornered and when it's under pressure. So I believe that there will be a bloodbath as a result, that a large number of people will be executed on the charges of accused of spying for the Israeli regime.
But as for the idea of regime change, that is pretty much off the board, isn't it?
I don't think there's a sign of the regime being on the verge of collapse. The chain of command seems to be functioning, although it has suffered heavy blows. There is not a figure or an organization that has managed to harness this huge discontent against the regime over the years, to gather everyone under a huge tent and to channel this discontent through a meaningful democratic change.
Do you think the regime has weathered the storm?
To a large extent, yes. I think they will be starting to rebuild their political apparatus and military apparatus that has been severely damaged. They will think of finding some proper deterrence. And it might mean that even if they did not believe in building a nuclear bomb, they might decide to do so now, because they would think that this is the only thing that would protect them.